Now, disbursement is at the corner. The next thing now is permutation. Permutation will start. It has always been like that. Favoritism will set in, which is normal because in the history of human being, favoritism has always been one of the things. If you go to private sector, you will see favoritism there. Because if you're a manager of one particular private sector, you find out that most of the people that will be there is either one person from my wife's side, the other person from my brother's place. It has always been like that. Do you understand now? Thereby favoring these people more than other people. Or some will say is from my village, is from my tribe, and stuff like it has always been like that. So this issue of grants won't be different. Most of all these grant handlers, we have people that they will favor more. It's like that. But this favoritism shouldn't, overcloud their reasoning, their sense of reasoning. They should also have fear of God while doing this kind of stuff. Because I know that a lot of all these grant handlers, we have their favorite CEOs or favorite NGOs, possibly that remit more, that brings more money. And they should also understand that most of all those NGO that did not remit more to them or that did not, favor them financially or stuff like that with more than the other people, they should understand that possibly this type of NGOs were not taxing their people. They should understand that. So by so doing, whatever thing they want to do as this grant approaches, they should always have the fear of God in their hearts, that even if anybody is not seeing them, that God Almighty is seeing them. And I think with the look of things, an appropriate channel will be provided for a lot of all these NGOs to report any grant handlers that play a hanky-panky game. An appropriate channel will be provided that they can report them. And this also goes to the NGOs, because a lot of NGOs now will also want to play the same game. Just like a story I told you about someone telling me something, a lady telling me something, that the NGO head is thinking of taking the disbursement down to his village to go and do to his people. Why? Because a lot of the people under him are not, they are not caring. They don't call, they don't support and stuff like that. So he's not thinking of taking the stuff down to his village. And likewise, a lot of other NGOs might be thinking this way. So what I'm just saying now is all of them should have the fear of God. And a situation whereby you subscribe to a particular NGO, and these people now, you notice that they have disbursed and you did not receive disbursement. According to what I've meant to understand, an appropriate channel will be provided whereby you can report these people. That you subscribe to these people, this is what you've done, this is what you've done. And at the end of the day, they made disbursement and you are not being disbursed to. Why? So you can lay your complaint to that channel. Are you getting it? And the area of price slash. Now we are being made to understand that there is nothing like price slash. What they will pay from top, what they will ask them to pay is what they will pay to you. That there is a memorandum that they will sign stipulating that this amount that you have asked us to pay is the amount the beneficiary will receive. So if you receive less than that, you can also report them to that channel, through that channel. You can report those people that pay you below the amount they are supposed to pay you. You can report them through that channel and action will be taken upon them. Are you getting it? And which is now the reason why a lot of all these NGO heads have already devised a means through manipulative way to make money from their people, which is they will make sure that you receive that amount. After you receive the amount, you will now have a percentage that you will now pay back. This will now be like they did not cut your money, but through back door, you will now be asked to pay back some percentage of money. And some has gone, because I've had some complaint like that. Some have gone to a length that you'll be given a document to sign. This set of people too, I believe a channel will also be provided that which you can also report them. That this is the document you sign. This is amount you receive, but they ask you to pay back this amount. Are you getting it now? So you can also report them through that channel. So this is just that. So this disbursement, I believe, is going to be so transparent. No one can siphon your money. What you're being meant to receive, you will receive it. But when you have an agreement with your CEO or NGO, just because you really want it and you have an agreement with them, and it's an agreement that was sealed and signed, please also, this is an agreement. You have to also honor it. But if it's through a forceful way, that if you don't pay this and that, you can also report them. It's not within my power to tell you what to do, but I believe an appropriate channel will be provided that you can report anything you find, you find not transparent, or any hanky-panky game you find within the system. A channel you can report them will be provided. So that is that for now. So let me bring that to your table this wonderful evening. Meanwhile, this is Favoritism HQ. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do it to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that anytime we drop an update, you will be the first to receive it. Shalom.